Hey, family, welcome to the Hub. So today I got a really cool message, right? And it really was from our wonderful friend Devina that lives in LA. So Devina wrote about, well, Coach Cass, in this whole dating thing, how do I really get clear with my core values? And what she shared was that, she's a Christian, but she really hasn't been praying all that much, and she hasn't been um reading her Bible. So spiritual, she put spiritual on her profile. And she realized that as she was talking to these guys, and she realized that these guys were kind of anti-church, not just spiritual, but anti-church. And she found that, wait a second, I think my Christianity is a little bit more on my value list than I thought it was. Even though I haven't been practicing, it's the core of who I am. So, what should I do next in terms of identifying my core values? All right, so let's talk about it. Okay, guys. So, when we talk about core values, I want you to think about what are the things that make you who you are. So, for me, I'm Christian, I'm a Black woman, I'm a mother, right? So, these are just some of the roles that I play in life, right? But how I make my decisions is based on what would Jesus do? Right? That's usually the lens that I look at my decision making first before I look at Black woman, Jamaican woman, all these things that I am. So when we talk about core values, faith is huge to me. It's huge because that's what helps to dictate how I do things. You know what also helps to dictate what I do? Is it fun? Fun is one of my core values. Like, what is the question when you're faced with an opportunity? What is the automatic question that usually comes to your mind? For me, will I have fun doing this? If not, it's a no. Not even just a no, it's a hell no. This panoramic pandemic situation has shown me that I don't need to do anything that I don't want to do. That we all grown, right? So what are some of the things that come up for you? And I'm sorry for any knocking. They're doing construction above my head. Isn't that lovely? So there, when you start to think about opportunities that come your way, how do you usually make those decisions? And that will help to point you towards your core values. So, how does that translate over to dating? So, now when you're out dating, let's say you value health and exercise, like that's something you must exercise, you must eat healthy, it's a core part of who you are. So, then could you really get together and marry someone that just eats atrociously 24/7, doesn't lift a finger, doesn't exercise at all? Probably not. You are more than likely going to have an argument every single day of your life, right? Where you're going to be trying to convince them to exercise, and they're going to look at you like you're crazy and you're concerned about their health. So, what are the key things to the core of who you are important? And now when you're writing your profile, I want you to play out a little bit of that, right? So, what are some things that you could say if you're into health and exercise? Oh, I love to ride on my Peloton, and this is my favorite instructor. This is my favorite instructor on the Peloton bike. I love a great and share your favorite healthy snack, right? So, this is just sharing with people what do you like and what do you like to do, the things that are important to you. So then now if you meet someone on a date and he says, well, I eat hot dogs all day every day, and I can't tell you the last time I exercised, this may not be someone in line with you. You are not here to change anyone. Let's be clear, because I know for a fact some of you are project managers, you're lawyers, you're doctors, you are used to projects and planning and architecture. Like you know how to do all the things. But when it comes to dating, I need you to look at the man sitting in front of you and decide if this is the person for you not or not. Is this the person for me or not? As is, as they come, right? Sometimes I get things on OfferUp and it's like, as is, yes. Okay. So you cannot make it any prettier. It is the way that it is. Or if you get something on consignment, as is. Some of these condos, as is. So I want you to think about, well, do I really like him as is, or am I trying to fix him? Am I trying to make him better? Am I trying to make him something that I dreamed up in my mind? Listen, honey, this is not build a bear or build a man. Man comes as is. So I want you to start to think about all of your values and be able to explain them in a way that's just sharing through experiences. And if this person enjoys those same core experiences, this is a viable candidate. Okay, so that's my answer to you, Davina, and that's my answer to all of you out there that had the same question. Now, come on, keep these questions and scenarios coming. Email me, coach@inspiremany.com. All right, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, have a good time. Keep loving, keep laughing, keep living. Bye, guys.